Hi there, thank you for joining us at Divine Dragonfly Tarot today. I have been guided to post a reading regarding the Lionsgate portal. Today is actually the peak of the portal. It's August 8th, 2019, and this is a very spiritual time. So my guides have guided me to do this reading. This reading is for all star signs, all zodiac signs. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what your rising or your moon sign or your ascendant is, your rising sign. But if you're watching this reading is for you. I'll just give you a little brief overview regarding the Lionsgate portal. I've always known that it's a highly spiritual time, that it was potent energy on this date every year, but I never really truly did a lot of deep research into the matter. But I found out that the Lionsgate is actually a time when we have an influx of Syrian star energy. And even back into ancient times, this has been a very potent day of every year going way back. And this Lionsgate portal can help spur the awakening process in each of us and push us towards higher consciousness and ascension. This is also a cycle of creativity and can provide you a potent opportunity for rebirth. So basically you can rebirth yourself into your true life, the life you're supposed to have that was meant for you, your destiny, and the person you truly are. And so as you know, August 8th represents 8/8, being the 8th month of the year and the 8th day of the 8th month. In numerology, the 8 represents infinity and the infinite soul. So this can also be a time of great abundance, of prosperity, not only financial abundance, but prosperity and abundance in all forms. It's also a great time to clear energies of the past so that you could be open to receiving new energies and bring on this awakening and expanded consciousness. All right, so today we're going to be using the Universal Waite Tarot deck, the Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild, and the Crystal Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. And let's go ahead and get started. As I mentioned before, this reading is for all star signs. So take what resonates and leave behind anything that doesn't. I have pre-shuffled the decks, but I will do more shuffling here on camera for those of you that appreciate the shuffling. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this reading and see what the Lionsgate portal brings for each of us watching this video today. All right. We'll pull 3 cards from this deck regarding the Lionsgate portal energy for everyone watching this video today. All right. Wow, we've got a lot more than we have. 6 cards came out, so I'm going to put those back and ask Spirit to give us 3 cards. 3 cards regarding this potent time. Your Spirit, 3 cards, please, regarding the Lionsgate portal energy. What do all the viewers of this video need to know regarding this Lionsgate portal? What do they need to know or be aware of? There's the first card. Second card, please. That's a powerful time. Well, we'll go with these. We got 2 for the... Okay. All right. And then we want 1 card from the Isis Oracle deck, as Isis is very closely associated from the Sirius star system. One card, please, Spirit, concerning this Lionsgate portal. What do the viewers of this video need to know about this Lionsgate energy and how will it affect them? All right. Thank you. And one card from the Crystal Angel deck. One card, please, Spirit. For all viewers of this video, thank you so much. Okay. All right, so let's look here. I'm going to go within for a few minutes, or a few seconds, and see what messages I receive concerning this Lionsgate portal. All right, what I'm seeing here is we received the King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the High Priestess. And what I'm feeling several messages with this. So let me tell you what I'm feeling and hearing and seeing. With the King of Swords, I'm seeing that either some truth is revealed, or it's a time to take action, to take charge, take control. I also see with the King of Pentacles that maybe some people may be feeling, in a comfortable, balanced position, but maybe now it's time to take charge and step out of our comfort zones. I also have the Page of Swords here, which is saying, to take charge, to get moving, to get going. Sometimes we have to let go of our comfort zones for something new to come in. Here we have the High Priestess energy. So this is very powerful. Isis is known also as a High Priestess. So I think many of us are receiving a lot of inner guidance at this time, and it's a highly intuitive time too. The veils are very thin today and around this date due to all this influx of powerful energy. So I'm seeing that, many of us need to follow our intuition, go with our gut, and sort of break free of our comfort zones. I'm also seeing that some of us may have a fear of success that we need to overcome, that we need to sort of take charge. We've been, maybe wanting to start something or do something, but that's the messages I'm getting. Let's see what this card from the Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild has to tell us. It's called The Dark Mysteries, Enter the Chamber of the Dark Goddess. And I hope you can see it there. And there she is, Isis there. So let me read from the book, because Alana Fairchild has the most beautiful messages in the book. So let me look this one up really quick. The Dark Mysteries, Enter the Chamber of the Dark Goddess. All right. The Dark Goddess calls you to her inner chamber, where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. So that's what I was feeling. Here's the comfort zone. And I've been seeing that, some people have a fear of success, or there's some sort of fear that we need to release and let go of. Sometimes we're comfortable in our fears, or sometimes we get stuck in our beliefs. We need to defend our beliefs and have faith in our beliefs, which the High Priestess here is also telling us. So that this kind of correlates with the message that I was receiving. So let me go back and reread that to you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. When the dark goddess calls you, it is a life-changing experience. It is not always easy, but the rewards for those brave enough to answer her call and enter her inner chamber are tremendous indeed. The rewards are a life lived more fearlessly, and that's definitely with this card. This person's fearless. They have no fear. They're ready to defend their beliefs. They have no fear. The rewards are a life lived more fearlessly, the gift of loving and being just who you are in truth without having to impress or bow to another out of fear of rejection. It is a more open and expansive way to live, and it attracts the bounty of the Dark Mother, her gifts of love, opportunity, peace, and prosperity, well-being, and wisdom. It takes a strong soul to go through this test into the liberation it delivers, but you are ready, dear infinite of the light. Dear initiate of the light, Dear initiate of the light. The Dark Goddess calls you to initiation when you have been working on your own shadow, bringing your whole self to light. During such times, we often need help as shadow work can be uncomfortable, painful, or just quite difficult to undertake as we are working with unconscious material, trying to bring it into the light of our conscious awareness. Working with the shadow, the parts of us that we have deemed unlovable or the parts that seem too marvelous to actually be us requires courage. The Dark Goddess will call you when your own shadow needs healing and integration, when something within is holding you back, when instead, if acknowledged and brought into the light of awareness, it could actually help you move forward. Often the shadow element that needs integration when the Dark Goddess is present is power in some form or another. It may be personal power, spiritual power, or your relationship to power that needs to change for you to blossom and for life and its gifts to manifest more abundantly for you. Becoming more powerful does not necessarily mean gaining more force. More often, for advanced souls, it actually means surrendering our will into alignment with greater forces of divine will, allowing us to consciously participate in the flow of life, sensing the signs and nudges that lead us towards our greatest manifestation of soul this lifetime. Often when we are reclaiming our power and defining for ourselves what it is to be powerful, we are confronted with fears of loss, failure, abandonment, and rejection. It can be painful at times, but accepting and releasing the pain brings such deep relief and happiness to the self. It is good to confront those fears with a loving and firm approach and be open to taking risk in growing anyway. This is what Isis as the Dark Goddess teaches us, not to be afraid to go into the dark places and the difficult feelings within. They may seem ugly at first, yet if we allow ourselves to go there with some conscious awareness in place, we can realize that these parts of us just need love and acceptance, and those parts that we once reviled often blossom and turn into our greatest assets in a more conscious, helpful version of themselves. We need radical trust to do this inner work and take her initiation. The Dark Goddess will support and nurture us through her test as she guides you to receive the gift of more of yourself. No longer shackled in fear and hidden away, but ready to be in the world with brightness and vigor. And there is an incantation of the Dark Goddess that you can repeat several times. So I'm going to read this to you, and feel free to do this yourself. This incantation can be repeated several times, gaining speed as you get used to the words. Feel the energy in the words as you speak aloud. You can add it to the end of a ritual, or if it is not the right time for you to complete a ritual, or you just choose a shorter healing process, you can use it on its own at any time. It is most effective if you take one moment to be in your heart, perhaps even placing your hand on your heart when repeating the incantation. So I'll just read it to you and you can listen. And if you want to, listen to it again and write the words down or take notes, feel free to do so and just pause this video. Sublime Isis dark and sweet, through you my hidden self I meet. I honor this self and accept. No longer do I fear, shame, or reject. You gift me with myself complete, sublime Isis dark and sweet. All right, that was a hugely powerful message. And it kind of ties into what I was saying. Many of us are in our comfort zones, and it's time to break free and follow these, gentle nudgings and guidance. here from the High Priestess. This is, inner knowing, and it's time to break free of our comfort zones. We're very comfortable here, but it's time to let that go. We have to take charge and take control of our thoughts, of our emotions, and try to balance those things. The King of Pentacles can also show balance, making balanced decisions, being very balanced. So that makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, the last card we have is from the Crystal Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. It says, let yourself sparkle and shine. You're guided to be bold and show your bigger than life's side to the world. And that really ties in greatly. It's opal is the card, is the crystal that is referring to. But this is what they're saying. You're comfortable in where you are, but now is the time to break free. And this is such a great Lionsgate reading, because this is pushing us towards rebirth, awakening and ascension. And it can show us this sparkle and shine. If you want greater abundance in your life, you want greater prosperity, this is the time. This is the perfect opportunity. I'll read you the meaning of this, let yourself sparkle and shine. I'll read you the meaning from the book. If you're interested, continue listening. See, this is the opal card. Now's the time to reveal your personality and shine brightly. This card comes up whenever you have been hiding your light for fear of being too much. You're guided to show your larger than life side. Laugh heartily, express your opinions freely, dress boldly, and don't hold back. You inspire others to shine their light through your living example. This card can also be a sign of expressing and clearing any anger you've been repressing in a relationship. In particular, take healthy action in a marriage where hidden resentment has negatively affected the romance and friendship within the partnership. Marital counseling or meditation is advised to bring about healing and resolution. That message may not be for everyone, but for those of you listening, if it resonates, I suggest that you and recommend that you heed that advice. Well, I so hope this reading has resonated with you today, and I wish you much love and light on your journey back to wholeness and oneness. And I hope you take this opportunity to let go of anything you're holding on to or your comfort zone. Take charge of your life. Go after what it is you want, and be your true, authentic self, and follow your inner guidance and intuition. You could be highly intuitive today or going forward. This could be just a very powerful time for you. So I'm wishing you much love and light always. Take care, and thanks again for liking this video, sharing it, and subscribing to my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.